Beauty Diaries.
Hello and welcome to Beauty Diaries. My name is Namuri Temioya. Today we're going to have a very interesting episode. Now, how do you take care of your skin? What do you do with your skin? Some of us just have our bath every day, apply Vaseline or oil, or some of us do have moisturizers and we move on. For some that are very particular about their skin and take great importance, you get to learn more about it today. So whatever you do with your skin, know that it is important to take care of your skin. Now, we're going to just do something on the scratch about skincare today, because in other subsequent episodes we'll be going deeper into skincare. Now, skincare is wide, so to speak. There are different things that you want to learn about taking care of your skin, people that have problems with their skin, and the first thing that comes to your mind is visiting a dermatologist to talk about skincare. But now in Nigeria, we have a lot of people that deal with skincare. Do you know that if you go to the spa, if you go to a cosmetic, a beauty supply store, you get to have or buy things and know more about skincare? Well, for the beauty enthusiasts, right now on social media, we have a lot of people that sell skincare products, some negative, some positive. We also have people that make products for the skin. All of this we'll learn in this program. On the program with me today to talk about skincare, I have two beautiful ladies. Yes, we are beautiful because the three of us have lovely skin. Natural, lovely skin. Don't mind me, I play a lot. Welcome with me, Udonya Agba. She's a holistic therapist. Udo, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. And of course, I have my sassy friend here, don't mind me, Susan. Susan Ezeozo. Susan Ezeozo is a skincare consultant. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ladies, we're talking about skincare. Now, from your perception, we know very well that skincare differs. Okay. There are lots of things to learn about skincare. Although let's hear from you. You are a holistic therapist. Now, for someone that doesn't know what holistic therapy means, let's get to know more about you first.
Holistic therapy is looking at the individual as a whole, as against looking at just one aspect of the person. For instance, the medical illness or wellness, okay, or the skin with respect to what you can just see on the exterior.
Yes.
Holistic therapy looks at the person as a whole.
Okay.
That means both the psychological effects that are going on with the person's skin, the person's mind, the person's, food, everything really. So you're looking at someone as a whole being and trying to deduce what could be the best way to manage this person, okay, so that, you have the person glowing as best as they can.
Okay. Now let's talk to Susan. Susan, skincare consultant. What do you do? Before we go into all the issues we have today.
Okay, basically, I think I would say I'm a skincare lover. I love to take care of my skin, and I also own a cosmetic store. It goes beyond just applying cream on your body. You need to exfoliate. You need to eat well. Like the saying goes, you are what you eat. So for me, I think what you eat and what you apply on your skin gives you that confidence. I've seen loads of females, like looking at them, you just notice that yes, they apply so much harsh chemical on their skin.
Yes.
And yeah, you see them all having knuckles, green veins and all that. So basically that is what I'm just trying to preach against.
Okay.
You can still have beautiful skin without using those harsh chemicals.
Okay,
yes.
now Susan has set the ball rolling. We're
Yeah.
talking about skin bleaching, skin whitening, skin toning. Why all of this, and how can one, really manage it?
Okay, so the first thing we would like to say is love yourself. Love yourself. It starts from within, for you to appreciate who you are and realize that, God made you beautiful. God made all of us beautiful. We just have different expressions of beauty. And so, you know, it starts from you appreciating who you are and then trying to be the best that you can be in your own skin.
Yeah, but a lot of people, some people are light in complexion, so to keep their skin, the tone, they use some products. But how do I know, for instance, the harsh creams and the good ones for my skin? Even if I'm dark, how do I know what is good for me? Because even as a dark-skinned person, there's some creams or soaps, whatever, that I shouldn't use.
Exactly. Now, the thing with choice of usage, it's always best to start mildly. You want to start from as mild as possible, okay? And then know what you're targeting. You need to know what skin type you have. Because irrespective of your complexion, there are different skin types.
Yeah.
Okay, so some people have normal skin, and then there's the dry skin, there's the oily skin, and then there's the combination skin. So you know, you need to know what kind of skin you have, your skin type, because that determines what products your skin would accept and which ones it wouldn't. And then you also need to know what level of sensitivity your skin has. Some people are really sensitive, okay, very sensitive to all sorts of things, you know. They have a higher level of allergy. They're highly prone to allergies and all that. So you want to know what your own range is. And then the best way for you to know really is by starting from mild before you now start hitting extremes. And then if you see someone, for instance, that has something that you appreciate, maybe, you know, the silkiness of their skin, or you know, the complexion, or whatever it is that you look at and you appreciate, you could ask them questions. But it's important that you also want to know what type of skin they have,
exactly,
to relate to yours, so you don't
honestly,
you know.
this is so interesting because now I'm coming to Susan. There's I see your skin, okay, and I'm like, okay, what do you apply? Please tell me, let me use same. I buy it and it doesn't work for me, not knowing that you're probably blessed with a good skin texture than you know, in comparison to mine. So how do you counsel people about such?
Like when people come to my store, I usually tell them that, see, we all have different skin types. What will work for me might not work for you. It doesn't mean that that product is not a good product.
Okay.
Do you understand? So for me, I think I've used different products and I've seen the ones that work for me. And like I always tell my clients, if you notice that this particular product is good for you, then continue using it. Do you understand?
Yes.
And another problem is everybody wants to be white. You know, that's another.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And some of them, they're doing it the wrong way. Do you understand? So anytime they come to the store, I always advise them, please. And again, what we eat matters. Like if you have an like an acne prone skin, you have to stop taking sugars, any sugary drink.
Okay.
Yeah, and alcohol. You stop smoking, because if you smoke too much, in fact, we don't even need to smoke as women. It gives you wrinkles. So there's just a lot to do. It's not just applying cream and all that. Yes.
Okay, now let's come down to the different things you can do to your body aside skin whitening, bleaching, and all of that. How can I take care of my skin? Okay, I see all of these ladies talking about whitening. Okay, I don't want to be white. I don't want to bleach. I love my skin, but how do I take care of it? We've been talking to these ladies about skin whitening, skin bleaching, just on the surface. But I'm sure you're wondering, I have good skin, I am dark, I am beautiful, whatever the texture of my skin, I just want to know how to take care of it. Here's and more we'll be discussing when we come back from this break. Please stay tuned.
Beauty Diaries. Beauty Diaries.
You're welcome back. Now, recall in the last episode, we put up a question and the question was answer, or rather give us 5 scents by Sapphire Scents. We have 5 winners. The IG handle is on the screen. Kindly contact me on the send me a private message on the IG my IG handle. That's Beauty Diaries with Namure on Instagram, and we'll know how to send your perfume oil to you. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for answering the question. There are other questions, and I have one today on the program, and you don't want to know what the gifts will be. We have various freebies to give out to you. Talk about a facial massage. So I want that one. Okay, a body massage. What's the other one you promised us?
A facial.
A facial.
A scrub.
And a scrub from Sufi. And of course, the body wash. So you see, we have loads of freebies that will be coming to you in this program and other episodes. So let's go on now. Let's talk about scrubs.
Yes, that's the
Let's
best.
talk about scrubs.
That's the best
it's more
part.
about exfoliating, you
Yes.
know, skincare.
Mhm.
So why should I scrub my skin, and what should I use to scrub? Is a sponge not enough?
Okay, now is a sponge not enough? Is a nice place to start, especially noting that there are different kinds of sponges. So you know, you have the local ones, and then you have those rubber ones, you know, that people use more in blue most of the time and all that. But then it's good to exfoliate. Basically, when you scrub, your intention is to exfoliate, which is to remove the dead skin cells that are, you know, blocking the new glows from showing. Okay, and so exfoliation is a very important part of the skin routine. Okay, everyone should have and maintain a skin regime, and we have to be deliberate about it. Anything you really want to have good results on, you really have to be deliberate about it. And so your exfoliation should be a minimum of once a week
Okay, interesting.
for your whole body.
Once a week.
Yes.
Now I read somewhere during my research that even as you bathe or as you use your towel on your skin, your skin actually peels off gradually, not obviously though. And so it's clear that there are layers. Our skin have layers, and you can actually renew your skin
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
all of this exfoliation.
Yeah.
Yes. I think for me, I always preach about scrubbing, exfoliating. Like, I think the best times for me to scrub is at night.
Okay.
Yes,
Why?
quite good. Yeah, because I feel okay, I'm back from work. Do you understand? I just relax, you know, and just scrub my skin. And by scrubbing your skin, it takes away all those dead skin cells, open up your pores, and helps your cream work better.
Okay.
That's the truth. And like she says, we need to be conscious about these things, and consistency, like I always say, is the key to a glowing skin. So exfoliating or exfoliation is a must in all skincare.
Same with your face.
Yes.
Just
Yes,
just
yes, even with your face.
yeah, maximum twice a week.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, you know, just like you were talking about the different layers of skin that we have 5 different layers of skin. But then, you know, we shed the first layer, okay, in 5 days.
Okay.
Everybody sheds, you know, skin
Oh, wow.
in 5 days. In fact,
Yes.
Okay.
it's said that 80% of the household dust that you have is your skin.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's what I read as well. That's what I
So,
read
you know, we
as well.
constantly exfoliate. And then there's this question that, you know, people keep having in their minds, like, when I take my bath, how come my towel gets dirty? It's actually because, you know, you've moisturized your skin, and so when you don't pat dry, okay, what you're doing is slowing off, using your towel to slow off the dead cells, the extra dead cells that didn't come off when you were, you know, taking your bath. So
Yeah, I'm getting excited now. You see, you just
Like-
said something about towels. Sorry, I have to go off
All right.
exfoliation now. You said something about towels, and I've also read, because some of us women, I don't know about the men, we're quite conscious of our towels after having our bath, how we the different towels we use
Yes.
for our face
Yes.
and our body.
Yes.
absolutely.
You know, and you can imagine using the same towel for your body, your you know, all over your body and
Yeah.
then using it on your face.
Yes, I would
It's-
say have different towels. I have different towel for my face, and I have a different towel for my body. So
Okay.
you don't have to use the same towel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because really you know, the skin on the face is way more sensitive than the skin on the rest of your body. And so that's why that's one major reason why you have different products that specify and say this is a body lotion,
Body
not
lotion.
a face lotion. Okay, this is for your face. And you know, vice versa. So really the skin on the face is sensitive. You would do better by having a
face
face
towel.
towel and sticking with it, especially if you're married. So you're not sharing towels with your
Oh,
husband and
okay.
you know everywhere and all that.
Okay, I understand that. Okay, now let's talk about baths. Okay, you know, soaking your body, pampering your skin. We have a lot of spas. You own a spa. You have a lot of spas that do baths, you know, just to relax and rejuvenate the skin. Some people just do the baths in their homes, pour in the salts, the magnesium salts and all. Why do we need to have these? Are there healthy processes for skincare?
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, you know, there's so many types of baths because of how important baths are. And then, but then to know which bath you need to have, okay, it's important that you check what's going on with your skin.
Yes.
Okay, so at different points in time, your skin, there's so many different things that affect the skin, really. So you want to think about your age, okay? You want to think about the weather, okay? When you think about the scrub to have, you want to consider different things like what's the weather, okay? Because at different times, okay, you need different products for your skin. Okay, you want to also think about how old you are. Okay, from the age of 25, your skin enters into the class of aging skin because it takes longer time for your skin cells to rejuvenate. Okay, yes, after the age of 25. Yes, and then you know as you keep growing older.
Sorry, I think that as we get older, the collagen in our body reduces as well,
It
right?
reduces as well.
Okay.
So, you know, that's one of the basic reasons, both the collagen and elastin fibers, which are responsible for the skin's elasticity. They keep reducing, you know, as you age. And so you want to think about that before you have the scrub so that you're not doing something that would now turn out really harsh for your skin, okay, while you're supposed to be really moisturizing your skin. For instance, in the Harmattan season, okay, you don't want to do aggressive scrubs and all that. You want to do something that really nourishes your skin. And then there are other times that you have to take out time to detoxify your skin. So you want to do a detox scrub or a detox bath, you know. So, you know, it's important to know which one.
Just
And
take
then you
away
can
toxins because our environment
loads on
understand?
those toxins
Yeah.
on us. You
So
know,
we
we
need
have
to take out
free radicals in the air
toxins
all the
from our
time and
skin.
even from what we eat. So
Yeah.
from time to time, it's important to detoxify.
Okay. So when we come back, we're going to talk about massage. We're going to talk about SUV, how to protect your skin from the sun rays.
Yes.
Let's go to the makeup room. You never know what's there. So, here we go.
Beauty Diaries.
My hand in the air one time for all of my African women. I'm singing la 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 to all of my African women. You're beautiful. 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 Oh yeah. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. When you see I'm the waka, it be like say na angel they pass. She no get wahala. She know say she be very high class. She no need the makeup. It's a natural something. You are beautiful. Oh, you are beautiful. I put my hand in the air one time for all of my African women. I'm singing la 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 to all of my African women. You're beautiful. You are beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Beauty Diaries.
You're welcome back from the makeup room. I'm sure you learned something from there. Okay, last week we had a question. This week we have another question. Remember, send your answers to Beauty Diaries with Namure. That's the Instagram handle. Now you either send it under the promo or send a message to me. The first 5 answers, right answers, will get the freebies we have. Of course, we have various freebies this week, so we'll have to decide which one to give to you. Okay, talking about skincare, there is something we really need to talk to before we round off the program, and that is sunscreen. Sometimes some people wonder, why do I have to apply sunscreen? What is sunscreen? It's an important aspect of skincare because the sun rays have a lot to do with our skin. In the morning they tell you, come on, go out with vitamin D and all of that. But it gets to a point where you don't want that sunscreen again and you have to be covered.
Absolutely.
So ladies, sunscreen.
Yes. I always advise wear sunscreen. Know why? Because by the time we go under the sun a lot, we get darker and we start having wrinkles. Do you understand? So it's very important we wear sunscreen. I think I was exercising. That was about 8 to 10 a.m. and in an open field. And each time I get back home, I look at my skin. Yes, I'm like, I notice that. Yeah, all those things.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. So I think I started using sunscreen before I go out, which is very important. So for me, sunscreen is very important in our skincare regimen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although sunscreen effective, why do we have to use it?
Yeah, just like she pointed out, really, we need to protect ourselves. We need to protect ourselves, There's this saying, the sun shall not smite you by day. Don't make the sun to smite you by day by not putting on your sunscreen, okay? Yeah. Now, usually on our cosmetic products, you'll see something written as SPF, okay? That means the sunscreen protection factor. Okay, so now it's usually associated with a number there. So you could have SPF 15, SPF 30, and then SPF 50.
There's 90. Yes.
Yeah, there's even 100.
There's 100
There's actually 100. But then it doesn't mean percentages. Okay,
Right?
yes, no, it
The
doesn't.
duration?
It actually means the duration, the number there implies the duration
At which?
yes, well, not really. The number of times that your skin is protected from the sun as against if you were not wearing a sunscreen. So, and what it's usually compared to is, simply if you were out in the sun and then you started getting red. For light-skinned people, it's easier to see, okay? And then how long does it take you before you start getting red? So if it takes you like 10 minutes, okay, and you're wearing an SPF 15, it will take 15 times longer. Okay, for if you're covered with the SPF, okay, for you to get red.
I have a question here. I have a question here. You see, I'm supposed to apply the sunscreen at least 20 minutes before I step out of the house.
Yes.
So how? Yes. You don't apply the sunscreen immediately and leave
go,
the house. No. You have to apply it and let it,
Yeah, let it sit.
And before you leave.
Then,
you don't apply it immediately. So how do we know, that means you can reapply. Because you just said something about the time.
The time. So the thing is, using a sunscreen doesn't mean go roast yourself, okay? Like you can go and stay out in the sun, yes, and protected, The truth is that regardless of the sunscreen factor number there, okay, any sunscreen would only protect you for a maximum of 2 hours. Okay, for a maximum of 2 hours. So you need to reapply. That's the whole idea. And that is a lot of trouble for a lot of us women because, your makeup.
An interesting episode here. The show goes on our social media handles. Okay, it's right there on the screen. Ask your questions. If you want us to discuss, of course, we will discuss some other areas in regards to skincare. We have to visit a dermatologist and talk about the effects of skin bleaching and other things we do to our skin, acne, pimples, self-medication, buying creams, mixing creams. It's
huge.
It's huge, yes. So I want to say a big thank you to Udo for coming on the program. Udo Yagba is a holistic therapist, and of course Susan Ezeuzo is a skin consultant. Now, you can follow them on their social media handles as well. And I want to say a big thank you, okay, to you for being part of this program. Thank you for your time. The question comes up shortly. On behalf of the crew, signing out, Namure and Jenyoya. Thank you so much for being part of Beauty Diaries. See you same time next week. Bye-bye.